looks like we are ready to rock and roll. What do you say, folks? Jermaine Wattimena taking on John Brown here in our final. William Stuart alongside me is Mr. Nick Dichiria as we get underway here. John played well in his last match against Ethan DeVera. Jermaine been playing well pretty much all day, coming out on top, and his good friend Raymond Van Barneveld in that last semifinal match 4-1 in what was a great back-and-forth battle.
Yeah, no, certainly the case. And Raymond didn't lose a leg until he played his good friend. You got to give shout out to RVB for having such an incredible run, but Jermaine going to be feeling like he's likely to take this, as he's just been doing the good old-fashioned, tried-and-true strategy, Will, of just hit what you're aiming at. It's the best thing you can do.
That's pretty much it. They're familiar with the tactics game over in the Netherlands rather than cricket itself, but I will be honest with you. Their averages are just insane. I think Raymond averaged like a 4.7 for the day. Jermaine's like around a 4.5 or something. Over a good amount of cricket legs. And John Brown, he's done his due diligence as well. He's played pretty good to get to this point. That's a good 5.
We'll say I was running a tad bit late to this matchup. I was out there talking with Mr. Owen Binks. He's asking what was up next and the timing, and I was just like, yeah, one more cricket, and then they'll be back up there. He's like, okay, I was thinking of some content. You guys say some very unique American phrases in darts, and I think we should do a little video about them. And I was like, what'd you have in mind? And he's like, yeah, corks of the drink, not the board. And then he said, what's a tow line? And then, what do you mean show first? There's C1. And so we started going through all the different stuff together.
Yeah. We've got quite a few little sayings that we have that maybe aren't going to be known across the pond.
Love it.
We experienced that with the bull hitters when we did a little soft tip phrase video.
Flatline.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Jermaine, though, needs the one bull and a couple 15s to get it here. And nails it. First leg out of the way for Jermaine in this 1-to-5 leg battle.
Yeah, good pacing in this matchup. These guys will not be messing about.
No, and I think that they're not going to get in a point battle either. I don't think that that's their strategy point here. And they try to get it done and dusted as quick as possible. So that'll be the thought process here as we get a big old 9 mark.
They're not going to get a point battle. 3 in the bet on the 19s.
I don't think. No,
I know what you mean.
Not yet.
I'm just messing with you at the timing of how that could have happened. I do agree, though. The reason we say that is that they have the ability to just hit big shots on command, it seems. So the idea is get one good scoring round on an inviting treble, and then otherwise you're going to be moving around the board, going quick and all around.
Yeah, you can see Jermaine went ahead and closed out the 20s there. So forcing John over to the 18s.
Switch to the 19s. And tries to stab it. Doesn't get it all the way done. So now Wattimena should be able to regain the points. And then he's going to just go ahead and waste no time on his swing.
Couple 17s. Good score line there.
Yeah, it is, but you still have to favor the momentum right now of Wattimena in this position. And they're just choosing again, okay, I have an inviting dart. I'm going to stay for as many 19s as I can find.
I don't envy Bob right now doing the chalking duties. This is a quick pace game, and that can be tough, especially when you're just trying to make sure that that's in or not.
Well, and even if you're a talented chalker, unlike an 01 chalking cricket, you have to hit multiple buttons no matter what. So there's only so fast you actually can't. I was just chalking for Baggish, Lennon, PJ, and Jin earlier when they were playing just a for fun match, and I was having trouble keeping up with that pacing. Can't even imagine this.
John's up against it here. He does take the 16s route. I told you earlier, those two, that would make me second guess that look, but Jermaine goes ahead and takes it out, so it doesn't even matter.
And see, normally another player would take a comfort shot on the 19 to push off. Now at least John, an outside chance to at least have a better situation going into the bowl. If he grabbed the trip 15 on the first or second, you would have expected maybe a single 19 grab Here, Jermaine going to grab the single 15, move right onto the bull. Bull and right onto the 15, and then back to the
He's
bull.
going to try for it. He tried for the bull there.
But he misses into a 19 and adds a bull. Happy accidents lead to no game shots.
Not exactly how he cued it in, but he will certainly take it, as John can only collect on the bulls, and it's just 3. So Jermaine to take the leg. And almost.
Now this is a very interesting moment. 3 bulls and a single 19 is well doable for John Brown, and he knows it. So even though it's just a hold, this is a massive situation to get yourself out of.
That
was
he just wanted to make sure he goes. You got to go bulls first.
Oh, and he doesn't hit at least one. You have to hit at least one to guide in for the double. There's the double. Have to stay. Don't shoot that 19. You need to add a dart to Wattimena's throw. Yeah, that's a good find.
Great find, to be exact.
Now has to stay. He needs at least one more 19 to get the point lead back. John Brown in a great position now to break or hold. It feels like a break.
It does feel like a break, Nick. I mean, it truly does.
Oh, nope. Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah,
yep.
okay.
We're done. We're done.
Nope. We wanted to make sure. I thought he needed more points as well. But Jermaine, no hesitation. Just steps up, starts off the next leg. Rolling.
Good 5 mark for John Brown. Wattimena going to be trying to get a quick response. I love the pace of play. They are just following each other's rhythm. They are loving the exact pacing of this matchup.
I would get lost in this. I'll be honest with you. I like a quick-paced game, but this is quick. This is very, very quick pace. So
I'm an average pace kind of guy. I don't like slow. No one likes slow.
I would get sucked into a little bit quicker to moving and grooving like these. I mean, you got to learn to just take a second here and there when you need it.
The 18s were already closed going into that shot. Sorry, just saw that. I was like, okay.
It's a moment where
they're getting suckered into the pace.
That could be it. But, yeah, definitely a unfortunate go for Brown as he doesn't I think he's figured it out now. Oh, did I do something wrong here? Maybe.
No, he's still shooting 18s. They're still closed.
I think he's getting confused by the circle on the other side with the X.
I'm not sure. Closes 17. Even Wattimena's like, okay.
John, you can't do this in a final, John.
Not for 2 turns in a row.
Yeah, he's realized. He's like, what's going on here?
Yep, and then he's pointing at his own head saying, I don't know what I was thinking.
Well, I mean, it's not their go-to game. You can't blame them for making a mistake here, but in a final, it's like, that's going to cost you, bud.
One round's one thing, especially when you're playing at hyper pace like they were. It's another thing to have another clear shot at it. There does realize what happened, finds 5 bulls, but because he won that last, he will be in a position to be in a little bit more of a comfortable spot. Didn't shoot the game darts, trip 16, trip 15, all he needed. So shenanigans.
This is where the strategy, I mean, it throws us off too because we're not used to European players coming in here and throwing cricket. They're not used to the game. So.
Right. And then there needed 1 bull for the win after the 2 darts at the 16. No, that was the right shot. Yes. He didn't have the point lead. Never mind.
Not quite.
Now I'm just at this point, I don't trust anything I'm saying. I'm double checking and saying everything.
I don't blame you, Nick. I don't blame you. It's just you get this thrown at you and you're like, wait a second. What?
Yeah, and then there starts at going for the aggressive shot and does recover quite well on the pull. This is just shenanigans, folks. Can't wait for this clip.
Did somebody say shenanigans? Shenanigans?
Four 16s and a bull does get that to a 2-1 advantage for Jermaine Wattimena.
John gets the start. You need to use this start, bud.
Yeah, he's very unhappy because he wants to switch for cover shot naturally.
Yes.
But you have to stay to get the close.
And he is. He's switching here.
Yeah, you just gave up the 20s. You basically gave up your throw. I say basically because it still has to get punished. It's only a 5. Doesn't like the position. Moving over on the 19s. Good recovery. Great recovery. Good 7 conversion. Wattimena does just stay up, finds 6. I do feel like watching a good game of European cricket makes me feel like, man, it's just like watching just the fun scoring phases of dart matches.
I mean,
it's just throwing stuff up there.
They're not bad at it. I mean, their averages speak volumes here. They may not know the proper strategy, but it certainly has worked out for them so far on the day to end up in this position. And, I mean, we're talking a pretty good chunk of money here, too.
Yeah. No, we absolutely are. First place for this event will be taking home a good $1,500. Second place, $800. So good money to be won. And I was talking about it with Ryan Brogan out there. He was talking about the European strategy, and I said all that matters is that the best strategy in darts will always be hit what you're aiming at, followed by anything else.
As long as you're hitting and collecting, it don't matter. The strategy, just keep collecting.
Admittedly, Wattimena is doing a lot more sensible of a strategy on the main phase of the game, it seems. That
may have been the dumbest but smartest comment I've ever said right there.
Yeah, well, I have a list. Don't worry. For a different time. I'm too afraid if I look away from the screen here for a second, I'll miss 3 legs. The way they're playing.
They're very quick here. I think the viewers are enjoying it, too. Thank you for tuning in, folks. We appreciate it. Once again, your finals here of the DPFL cricket event brought to you by Shot Darts.
Good 5 on the 16s for Wattimena, but Brown should be able to take control of this position. He's just going to go ahead and load it up. Find 7 on the 18s, not taking any risk. A good 7 right back on the 16s. Now going to take the swing. We're trying to go for the double. Does go ahead and get the bowl closed. Wattimena, if he gets the point lead back, can still shoot the 18s, but the bowl's in the back pocket makes it really tricky.
Mm-hmm. Does collect a 7 there. Just to keep things interesting, keep John on his toes. Oh, man.
And now they're getting all caught up. Switch to the bowl.
I was thinking the same, but look, it's him behind at this point. Jermaine takes the 18s. On to the bull. I would have liked the points option there, but he closes the bull out. Why not?
Because he knew he had a double in his back pocket, Will.
They're so good at the bull because, I mean, they practice it. I mean, we practice a lot, but they are PDC professional to the T, so.
The regularity of finding the red bit is incredible. But here, 3 15s, down 2 points, grabs the point lead back to the 15s.
Wow.
And there you go. Now it's a 3-1 advantage for Jermaine Wattimena.
That was a 5.3 leg for Jermaine against a 4.6 from John. What a back-and-forth duel, and he's filling it up here, folks. Wow.
How about a 9 to start things off? And here's going to be a big shot to answer right back. Finds a 7. These guys are just playing, and you can see, look at the Owen Binks first off studying cricket back there, practicing. But then the rest of them back there just glued to the screen right now. This is mesmerizing. This is insane. This is incredible. Last start doesn't go in on the 20, but man, oh man, is it good play. Good switch, and then good switch back. Wattimena's getting some good cricket strategy shots in there.
Definitely so. I mean, he's making this interesting here.
Admittedly, John Brown's done a good job of recovering ever since the 18 incident.
Interesting time to take that shot, but he took it out.
Yeah.
2-point advantage.
2 points too close. And there's the pop on the 20 after the 4 on the 16. This does leave a 7. Needed to find at least one of the first 2 darts in the trip 15. Now John Brown approaching, going to close the 15s. Onto the bulls. Double bull. And not quite one bull away from sending it 3-2. Wattimena with a shot. There's the double. Needed another double. Doesn't get it. This is ridiculous.
It's everybody in the chats. This is so fast. Yeah, it is. They fancy each other's rhythm here. As Jermaine just gives a little head nod, knowing John got one over on him there. And he has darts to make this a tied-up match, 3-3.
And there's a 7 to get things going. The only thing that slows down the pacing of this matchup is some shots at close numbers and a flight popping off. Other than that, they are zooming. They are rooming.
John's had an awful lot of pop-pops on the flight. Let's be fair.
He's grouping them so nicely. And he has that torpedo shape, which gets those flights really close up as your barrel slides in.
Is that a 9 as well? Yes, it is.
This is just an incredible pacing.
We keep saying it.
I'll keep saying it. This is not normal. This is not how cricket's normally seen, and this is a good thing to just sit back, relax, and just be aghast at. 15s get dragged.
Here, just lifting your jaw back up.
Thank you. There it is. Feels better. And there's the Bulls close. Just making a stand now at the 15s. Trying to find all of them. Mad he didn't. Needs a stay. Big deep breath.
Yeah, got to find a triple somehow on the 15s here, John. And he does. Unreal.
But does it do enough to win this leg? The odds are saying no. The darts are saying maybe.
Triple. Oh, I figured he was just going to pin it.
Now this is just a 5. 2 18s and a 16. Start 18s, get 16 to make this 3-3. Despite your opponent throwing a 5-8 in this, you're throwing a 5, John.
John's going 16s first.
No.
Buddy.
Well, you play perfect. Hit what you're aiming at. There's the double. Goes for the 18. Double or triple will do. Doesn't get it outside.
Oh, my. And Jermaine steps in and takes the leg on one single 18. 4-7, 4-4. As we keep on going here in this final.
But a trebleless open makes this interesting.
Well, it's going to be extremely tough for John. He needs 3 on the spin here in order to take this final and a paycheck of $1,500.
And it turns out the secret is just going to be just find a 6-0 game. That's the goal. And even then, it's still not guaranteed the way they're playing right now.
That's over 1,000 pounds. Jermaine, sorry, don't know the Dutch currency. I think what, euros? Yep. So what is that's gonna be 900? I don't know, 900. We'll go that way.
They're playing. They're winning a lot of money per minute right now with how fast these guys are going.
Yes, they are.
Oh no, this is a great matchup. Especially because this is to get them teed up for. Actually, neither one of these guys will be in our championship. I believe the DPFL championship.
I don't think they can participate.
Yeah, they didn't play in the league, but a good 5 pounds. John Brown trying to make a stand, going to try to contest the X, and that might be all she wrote for the match. This one miss might define all, closes the 20s out of frustration, but Wattimena to the corner pockets. 16's gone. 16's gone again and again as he does go ahead and just stay down there for 6. 7, excuse me. And 4 mark found the 15s, but Wattimena knows he can lock this one away. He's going to do it pedestrian style. Very human.
Yeah, I mean, just needs the 3 bulls when he returns for the title here in an absolutely amazing performance. Yes, we've seen a 4-7 before on our stream, but this one just seems a little special, don't it?
No, this is great. This is just so fun the way that it's happening, as that is game, set, and the match for Jermaine Wattimena over John Brown.
Now, we have to say it. Incredible performance. But wouldn't it be amazing to see a PDC cricket tournament now?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, please.
Just
give us one.
one.
Just give us one. We just want one. We got double in, double out for one. Give us one.